can't stand it, can you, dude? How's everybody doing? Peace. Puppy pot and chill and sessions. Quit. Quit, you're being weird. Quit licking the shirt. Apparently Munch likes the shirt. A lot of news. Better living through chemical science. That's the reason I'm on tonight. Let's take a hit. Hey Tyler, how you doing, bud? Hey Michael, how you doing, bud? We are at Puppy Pot and Chill number 411. Aggressive Ignorance on Tour is the name of this episode. And my bowl's almost empty here, so I'm going to take a couple of hits and refill and take a few more hits. So we're going to take our time and get high tonight. Jesus Christ, dude, are you all right? Look at this fool. Look at that idiot. Can you believe that idiot? All right. Colin Kaepernick. Been in the news again lately. This time because he wanted his own camera crew so he could grandstand. And he did. It was supposed to be a workout to show his ability. The only thing running was his mouth. Besides sounding like an idiot, what he said was all bullshit. Didn't make any sense. He was talking about how he's been ready, he's being held down, it's some man doing it to him, it's not his fault. And in the end, we know what it's about. It's all bullshit. He pulled it. And in the end, he ended up looking like a dipshit. Even friends of his went on to say, you look like a moron doing that. Well, Democrats have been pushing for impeachment for years, doing shady shit like not letting the Republicans put who is needed up on the stand to find out the truth. Now, Trump wants to be impeached. He actually came out and said he wants a trial. Why? Well, because Trump knows that if he gets impeached, it'll go through the House of Representatives, Congress. They'll pass it because it's democratically ran. And then it'll go on to the Senate, and the Senate will hold its hearings, and they will call the people needed to actually figure out what's going on, which means the people on the left are in trouble. Hunter Biden, Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, all those people getting called to stand, being held responsible for their misdeeds. In the end, it won't be so much an impeachment of Trump, it'll be a blow open of the left and all their shady misdoings and everything. So he knows that if he gets impeached, he's going to be able to rip the Democrats wide open. They'll get to the root of the problem, and that'll mean that the Dems have all the questionings that the Dems have been dancing around and hiding proof from and all the information, they're going to have to provide all that. They're going to have to show that all this bullshit that they've been dancing around and hiding every time Schiff says, no, we're not listening to that, we're going to just do this. Well, let them do it. It'll get through Congress, it'll hit the Senate will hold hearings, and they will fuck the Democrats up because the Democrats have been doing some shady shit. They've been involved in real collusion and some other shit on it, you know. It's just they've done a lot of shit that they're going to have to answer for. and they're going to end up looking dumber than they could ever. If they'd have just let the sleeping dog lie, if they wouldn't have said anything, this would have never come up. It wouldn't have been a problem. But no, they had to poke the bear. Well, the bear wants a fucking full-on trial, and the Dems are not going to come out on top on this. The Dems are going to end up looking really bad. More top news. Eric Swalwell cuts a massive fart on live TV. Dems are embarrassed, denies it, says that it was a cup being slid across the table. But doesn't matter what he says. He can deny it all he fucking wants. The dude shit himself on live TV. There's tons of video proof. He even fucking did this. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, I overdid it a bit there, but that's what he did. You could actually see him bear down. Democrat shit himself on TV. Good for you. One more hit here. Not much left. All right. We're going to take a break from the news here for a second so that I can clean my pipe. I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope everything's going your way. I hope things are, I hope you get a raise. I hope, you got out of the ticket. I hope everything goes good for you guys. I really do. I love you guys, and I want to see nothing but success from you guys. We can be smart stoners. Don't listen to me. My God, why is anybody listening to me? If I say something that intrigues you, sure. Look it up, find out for yourself what's really going on. But even I put spin on shit. Okay? I'm a conservative, so I'll put a conservative spin on all of it. So if I say something that intrigues you, by all means, look it up, find out for yourself what you think it means. Don't take my word for it. Don't take mainstream news's word for it. They're a bunch of fucking liars. Moving on. Let me see. I already did this one. That's Colin Kaepernick. Yeah, he thinks he's the best. Yeah. But like I said, in the thing he did, all he did was run his mouth. It really wasn't a workout to show what his abilities are. Oh, and by the way, nobody picked him because he's a shit quarterback and he's a headache. Nobody wants a headache that's a crappy type quarterback. Anyway, more about that. AOC actually came out and said that the Democratic Party not headed too far left, and we are bringing the party home. Oh, fuck me. She thinks that the Democrats aren't fucking crazy for opening the border, free medicine, free housing, free food. What the ignorant, crazy fucks want to do is literally impossible. All right? What they want to do, we don't have infinite resources. We don't have infinite land. None of that. But yet they are acting like we do. But the end of the world is in 12 years, which is bullshit. Polar bear numbers are just fine. All right? How many models have you seen that are correct? All of them said by now we'd have no ice on the ice caps. Still got ice there. Granted, it's melting. It's probably our fault for speeding up the process. It would have happened anyway. But AOC are non-farting cows and no planes and oh fuck that crazy ignorant bitch. She actually believes this shit. She actually thinks that it's going to work, and it's literally impossible. It's physically impossible. You can't do it. We don't have infinite resources, and she's spending like we do. Oh, I should have showed you the bowl. It was a pretty bowl. I got it loaded. Anyway, I first did on that one. Howdy, Robert. Howdy, Brandon. How you guys doing? Glad you could join. I'm halfway through my shit here. And still, with everything that is going on, AOC and Democrats still call our southern border immigrant entry camps concentration camps, where we feed them and give them medical attention and, take care of them. But she calls them concentration camps. God forbid she go over and look at what China's doing, which is rounding up people who believe in the Muslims' rights and putting them in re-education camps and putting Muslims in concentration camps, period. But that's real state pressure there, dictatorships doing fucked up shit. What we're doing is people are wanting to get into our camps on the border so that they can become legal American citizens. People are going there on their own volition to get there, to go in these camps. Why? Because we treat them well. We give them food. We give them water. We give them medical. We give them shelter. We try to get them into the United States. Far from a concentration camp. But goddamn, you listen to the Democrats about this shit, and we are just the worst people in the world. And we didn't even set those fuckers up. Obama did. Trump made it all better, but God forbid you listen to them. Trump's a mad man. Orange man, bad. Fucking retards. All right. Text messages show how Syracuse University students are too scared to go to classes after a series of racist incidences. The college students are crying, demanding school be canceled over naughty words seen on campus. Students say school is not safe. Now, why? Why would they be saying that? Well, someone wrote a slur in the snow. Wow, yep, a swastika. Someone drew a swastika in the snow, and kids are freaking out, being triggered, needing their safe spaces, needing to cancel school. Yep. This is what we're coming to. The fucking snowflakes. I totally 100% blame the parents for raising these pieces of shit. Snowflake, garbage. South Carolina is trying to do what could be possibly the right thing finally. The state showing some smarts and balls. South Carolina could ban gender reassignment surgery for kids under the age of 18. The law sparked from the James Younger case down in Texas, where the mother wants to make her child dress as a girl, and the father is like, let the kid do what he wants to do, and when the kid does what he wants to do, he dresses as a boy. So, and more is what this law does is it stops pressure on the child from peers and parents, like Charlize Theron, who's making her child grow up as a girl when he's obviously a boy. All right, kids under the age of 18 don't even know when they have to go to the bathroom. They shit and piss themselves on accident all the way up. They have no idea how the world works. And you're going to try to convince me that these kids know what their gender is? They eat Tide Pods. All right? Get your head around this. They are not smart. They're kids. They're dumb as fuck. Because they're kids, they don't know how shit works. We don't need to be giving them fucking gender reassignment surgery and drugs, to change their sexuality. If they want to be a girl, let them be a girl. All right? If they want to act a certain way, let them act a certain way until they reach a certain age. If they're still the same way at that age, fine. They're adults, let them do their own thing. Up until then, Jesus Christ, there's a reason we don't give kids licenses earlier, and we allow, we have to be 18 to join the service. And we have all these other laws with numbers of age beside them set for a reason. The older you get, the smarter you get. The younger you are, the dumber you are. Period. I feel bad for the people who have gender dysphoria. It's a very difficult thing to go through. You know, there's hostility on all sides. You know, people don't understand. I don't understand. I think they should have their way of life. If whatever they need to do to try to make themselves happy, I'm all for, as long as they don't start hurting other people. And this deal where they're letting trans into female bathrooms and girls are risking bladder infection because they refuse to use the bathrooms when there may be a penis in there. And some girls are just flat out skipping school because they're afraid of a penis in the bathroom. Look, the women don't care that you may feel like a woman. The women do not care that you're going through taking drugs to change your sexuality. They are uncomfortable with a penis in their bathroom. I do not blame them. Oh my God, a leftist lunatic Democrat gets a vasectomy to combat climate change. Others are similar in mind over climate change. AOC gave a tearful message about it again. If you don't want kids for the climate, fine, don't have kids. But getting a vasectomy to me is just progressive grandstanding, saying, look how great I am. I am so pure that I got a vasectomy so I can't have kids, so the climate change will get better. Well, here's the deal. You know, you may not have kids, but the right are. All right. So all the Republicans are having kids, the left are not. Well, eventually, who's going to spread the news of the left if there's no kids to give the message to? The right will have kids. They're going to pass their message on to their kids and keep pushing along. They're very short-sighted on this. I don't think they're, and look, the world is not going to end. We are okay. The polar bears are in good number. We still have our ice caps. My God, relax, everybody. The world is not going to end in 12 years. Don't listen to that dumb bitch AOC. Hillary goes full far right, calls the transgender issue a legitimate concern for women. Like I said, most women don't care that you're a trans and feel like a woman in a man's body. They don't care about any of that. 94 to 99% of women are uncomfortable about a penis in their bathroom. I don't blame them. If you're trans, I feel your pain. I don't know what to tell you. We need to change some things. Maybe get bathrooms that are single-use bathrooms where only one, toilet, and you get to close the door behind you. I don't know, but this is not the answer. We're hurting kids in schools doing this. And once again, let's take a hit. In all the mainstream news, there's no news on pedophiles or mass murders or any of that. So I did my normal digging. Pedophile ring busted. 337 charged worldwide in association with running a dark web child porn ring. A 9-count indictment says 337 people in 24 U.S. states and 11 countries, including 8 individuals in Washington, D.C., were arrested and charged. 2 of the site users committed suicide after the execution of search warrants. There were 250,000 videos downloaded over 1 million times by users worldwide on this one website. I want that to sink in. I'm going to say it again. There were 250,000 videos downloaded over 1 million times by users worldwide by this website in 1 year. 23 children were rescued in several countries, including the U.S. Not in the mainstream news, but there you go. We are making strides. We are taking down the pedophile rings. I wish we had more mainstream news reporting on it because to me, I think it's very important. And yes, I am sporting the train whistles and tokes shirt for Mr. Steven. I agree with a lot of what he says. He makes me laugh. Baron, glad to have you. Brandon, nice to see you. I don't know if I said hi. Michael, nice to see you. Robert, yep. Tyler, you're there. Love you guys. And of course, I did my digging on mass shooting. Let's take a hit. And also, not in the mainstream news, 4 dead, 6 injured in a mass shooting at a Sunday night football party in California. Not in the mainstream news. Why? Well, it was a black man with a handgun, not a white supremacist with an AR-15. It didn't fit their agenda, wasn't on the news. This is what we're up against. If you want to know what's really going on, you got to fact check everything and you got to do your own digging. I love all you fuckers. Oh. Munch says hello. I hope you guys have a good evening. Let's take a hit. I love all you fuckers. Peace. Woo. That was a good hit. I hope you're high. Peace. I love you fuckers. Can't love everybody. Let's try not to hate. Stay high, bitches.